Like being combed by Scarlett.
You guys have any suggestions? A square one, so it looks good.
We're gonna deliver the snacks.
Oh, this reminds me of childhood. I used to.
I will have a big nice house now.
Only one that I'm really concerned about. Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, Dzień dobry. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Tuesday. Guys, I woke up at 2:50 a.m. this morning, and this is because I felt a shake. I was thinking, am I just dreaming? I felt like there was this huge bird or animal that landed onto the roof, which caused the entire house to shake. But I was not in a deep sleep though, so I immediately grabbed my phone. I checked on Facebook because you know what? Filipinos love to post anything if they felt something, especially if there is an earthquake. But I could not find anyone that posted in their Facebook status. So I went to Google, I checked if there is an earthquake in Cebu, and indeed there was an earthquake at 2:50 a.m. It was 4.3 magnitude and it was about 40 kilometers away from Cebu. And you know what? It was pretty strong and it lasted for about 3 to 4 seconds. I was pretty scared knowing that I'm all alone in here. I was waiting for sis or mom to text me if there's an earthquake or if I felt something, but they did not send me a message or anything at all. I think they were in a deep sleep and it happened at dawn. I feel like everybody's just sleeping. So I was really scared, guys, and I have these eye bags right now because I could not get back to sleep anymore. I was waiting if there's going to be aftershocks or my goodness, I really hope that we won't have earthquake. I know that Philippines is so prone to earthquake because we are an archipelago and there's like a lot of fault lines. But I hope you guys are safe. I don't know where was the epicenter still. I'm gonna have to look in the news, but I feel like the epicenter was actually pretty close to us because I felt it really strong. It really scares me when we have to deal about natural phenomenon like earthquake, typhoon. You know what? Philippines is so prone to this. Anyway, guys, look at my beautiful red roses. They're thriving. We're gonna have to change the water. They're still looking so beautiful and smell so good. So today I'm gonna have to try and energize myself because I am so tired of not being able to sleep well after that earthquake. My uncle and Atan are currently working on mom's house. I'm gonna prepare breakfast and yeah, let's start today. Okay, did you ask for the kuan? I have here. Hello, wow. Which one do you want? You want some Bravo? Huh? No? You want this? Okay. Ikaw baga, which one do you want? Uy, hindi mo na kayo. Pagsikan. breakfast, everyone. I have here my rice, and this is a leftover roasted chicken from yesterday, which I made into a paksiw. And then I have here my raspberry leaf tea. There you go. Bon appetit! Let's eat. I had to call Scarlett and her friend Yang Yang to come over because Atan and my uncle are now having their snacks, and Scarlett was asking for bread. And I'm like, you cannot share it with your papa because, you know, they're working so hard. They have to eat a lot. I said, okay, come over. I'm going to give you some treats. So yeah, I gave them some treats. Okay. Let's eat, guys. Scarlett doesn't have class anymore. No more school days. I think it's gonna start by June. So now they're going back to how it was before. That classes starts on June and not August or September. Because before, they changed it, guys. But then, it was super hot during April and May because that's the hottest in the Philippines. It's summer. So now that it's April and May, that's their summer vacation, so no classes for the kids. They can stay at home. At least they're comfortable because most of the schools, especially public schools, doesn't have air condition or electric fan even. So anyway, let's eat. Here you can see I have my package. We're gonna open that later on. Let's go outside and check out the plants. So the plants here in the balcony are looking very nice. They're thriving because as soon as I wake up in the morning, I would always water them after I give Panda his food. And the outside, they're also thriving, I would say. I know some of the plants leaves are turning yellow, and that's because the harsh sun is hitting them, especially in the afternoon. But like right now it's 10 a.m. and they're not in the sun. I know one of you guys have said that I should put them in the balcony or in the shade, but like look, so the sun is over there and this area has the shade still, so they're not hit by the sun in the morning, but it's actually in the afternoon, like at 2 especially, because the sun is gonna be in there, so it's like hitting this way. So let's check them out one by one, see how they're looking, and let me know if you guys have any suggestions so they will survive the summer. Okay, so let's start over there where this very beautiful plant is. So as you guys can see, this one is still very gorgeous. Look, it is looking nice. That's the natural color. It has a combination of yellow and green, and it is thriving. And then these two yellow ones are looking nice as well. That's good. And then this snake plant is looking good. And then this one, look, nothing is happening. It's actually very healthy. Look, as you guys can see, very good. Snake plant is always good. And then this one, the leaves on this side is turning yellow, but it looks good still. This one is looking fine. So this big plant is actually turning yellow. I forgot what it is called in English. Please comment below if you guys know. But even if it's turning yellow, you guys can see that in the middle, it is sprouting new leaves, new set of leaves. See, it's looking good, but yeah. These ones, as you guys can see, it's like dying. I really wish I could put it in the balcony, guys, but this plant is so big and I don't think I could carry it inside. Maybe they're okay here because now at 10 a.m. it is still in the shade, but like at 2 p.m. to 4, that's when the harsh sun is hitting it. That's why it turns yellow. So this is the only one that I'm really concerned about, but the rest, like these small ones here and over here, they're actually thriving. Oh, what happened to you over here? Okay, so right here, they're all looking okay. This one is also concerning. This is actually Robbie's favorite plant. As you guys can see, the leaves is dying, but they're looking okay still. So what do you guys think? I think this one, I could put this inside right there. If I compare it to the plants here inside the balcony, they're looking so green, so alive and pretty because they're in the shade, and then in the morning they will have a bit of sun, so it's very good. But my balcony is very small to bring all of them inside. So what do you guys think? Let me know.
Hola.
Hola.
How are you, man?
Okay, going to work.
We had an earthquake again.
Where was the strongest? Bohol?
I'm not sure. I did not check. There's another one in Davao at 12:09 p.m. just now.
So many I've checked.
They're doing the inside na.
Oh, the tiles or rendering, yeah?
Rendering, yeah.
My God, I will have a big, nice house now.
She's excited.
Looking good already outside.
It's just a different look now when you're used to how it was before, you know?
You need to get her some shelves for the shop. So she will have to tidy. Maybe even put like a division there to separate the living from the shop.
How do you do that? It's very small. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I know that would be a good idea.
Or just extend the house to the right. Remove this garage totally and extend the house there alone.
But you can't. Hi.
Hello, I just got off the call with Robbie and I found these little cuties. They're playing here. What are you guys playing? Cooking show. Ay, this reminds me of childhood. I used to do this with Razzle. Look, I'll show you. What are they cooking? Hi, Yang Yang. How are you? Bangga, what are you doing? What are you cooking, man? This one? Wow, that's very good. What else are you cooking? Are you grilling also? So this is what we used to do. Wow. Brings back memories. When I was young, at Razzle and I, we used to do this, you know. We also cook like you. Very cute. Wow, you enjoying here playing with Yang Yang? Wow, very good. You're not on the phone. Oh, look at this, guys. This is what they're cooking. Hmm? Hello guys, let's do another update for mommy's house renovation. As you guys can see, this right here in front is totally done. But before that, let's go ahead and check the water first because it's empty already. Look at this. We have this blue barrel and it is already empty, as you guys can see. Let's check out the other one right here. This one is not even half anymore. Look, that's the water left that they are gonna be using to mix the sand and cement. And now, speaking of cement, so I have ordered 16 sacks of cement the other day and we have 13 sacks left. So that's good. That's a very good progress. Now I'm gonna take you guys here where the back is because it's already done finally. In fact, my uncle is now inside, but I want to show you what they were working on this morning, which completed the side and the front of the house. So if you guys can take a look right here, this is the column of the house and finally it's done. It is still wet, that's why the color is like this, but it is now square. If you guys can recall last video, it was round shape and now my uncle did it in a square one, so it looks good and it actually looks better like this and it's more sturdy. This is finally done. This is one of the things I think that is tedious to do because they had to poke the column so that the sand and cement will stick to the column. And then let's go over here. This is done as well, so that's good. And then here, this is the other column. Yesterday it was just half that was being finished and now this is done all the way in the bottom and over there is done. So finally, this section has been done, guys, and now my uncle is inside. Let's go ahead and take a look what he is doing currently. The beautiful kids are here. Hello, guys. Okay, let's go inside mommy's house. It is a bit dark, but it will light up in a bit. Alright, so we have here my uncle, and this is what he is currently working on now. And this side is being worked on. He's rendering this one. And as you guys can see, we still have we still have most of the walls here inside that is being finished. Now, if you guys can take a look right here, this section is being done, by the way. So the rendering here is being done up until here. So that's good. At least there are some areas here inside the house that is being rendered. So that helps a lot. Now, I really want to finish the rendering first so that we can proceed with the tiles. I am so excited for the tiles to be installed so that we can help mom in arranging her store, because as you guys can see right now, her store right here is so messy. It's so all over the place, but it's like that for now since we have to remove everything pretty much because the walls, and especially once we install the tiles.
Pichu ka?
Panda, you like it, Panda? You like being combed by Scarlett? Wow, look at this boy. He's loving the comb, guys. Look. Nah. Mommy is making pancake for the workers, for my uncle and atan, guys. Oh, there it is. This is what's being done. Scarlett was eating it all. We're gonna deliver the snacks for uncle and atan. Scarlett's gonna open the gate. Why are you there in the grass? Okay. Pancake. Init pa.